What's good, everybody? It's Kim in the background tea of the day. Welcome to season 3, episode 6, the rest ECS. And I just wanted to drop by and get into acceptance. Let that sink in. Get into acceptance, because we all fight to be heard. We all fight to be accepted at some point in our life. Many of us are trapped in it. Many of us are still fighting for acceptance. And when is it time to not seek acceptance? When is the time to really just not give a fuck? When do we get to that point where we are so unbothered by anything and we don't allow anything or anyone dictate what we do? But I guess first we have to really depict and define for ourselves why we search for acceptance. Because everyone searches for acceptance for different reasons. They could be similar, they could be in the same avenue, but they're still different. They're still unique, they're still for that particular person, for that particular situation. And I've always just wondered why we seek acceptance so much. Like, why? And you may not even feel like you're looking for acceptance, but deep down inside you know that you're looking for something. That's why you're posting a picture. You're looking for something. You're looking for some type of validation, some type of, hey, I'm here kind of thing. If you know what I mean. I feel like social media definitely heightened this acceptance or yearning for acceptance a lot more than, of course, before social media, because it feels like everyone just be posting every and anything. And I just be confused, like, why do we need to know this? Like, I sometimes I just be flabbergasted, I just be confused, like, you're posting this particular thing, why? Like, why do I need to know that you don't take care of your kids? Why do I need to know that your baby daddy is a deadbeat? Why do I need to know that you're how? Like, why do I need to know that just anything that isn't important, that isn't going to better anyone, or isn't gonna help a cause or help a situation? It's just literally you just talking just to talk, or posting just to post, because you're searching for something. You're searching for validation. You're searching to still be accepted by the mass media. Because in the social media era, if you don't post, if you're not on social media, it's like you're weird. It's like you're just an outsider. Like, you're lost to the world. So everyone has a phone. Everyone's on their phone all the time. So again, like, why do we search or crave acceptance? At least for me, I would say because, at least not now, but definitely when I was younger, I was definitely way introverted, and I definitely wanted acceptance because I didn't feel accepted at home, and I definitely wanted love, and I just wanted to feel like I'm important, like I am a person. I deserve to be loved. I deserve to be cared for. I deserve to just be acknowledged or looked at or sought out, kind of thing. You know what I mean? So definitely, as I was growing up, definitely like when I was in high school, was my prime years where I definitely was searching for validation, searching for acceptance, because I didn't feel like I deserved it. I yearned for something that I didn't know necessarily what it was. I knew that what I was getting wasn't it. So of course you gotta look for something that could be obtainable, that could be achievable. And acceptance for me, and at that particular moment, was completely necessary. Like, I needed it. I yearned for that. And finding acceptance any and everywhere isn't the best aspect at all. Like, it really deters you, it breaks you down. For me, I definitely, that's when I was introduced to liquor and weed and stuff like that, and especially like high school, yeah. And trying to fit into different crowds and trying to be popular because kids with glasses aren't necessarily always the most popular people at your school, especially if they're quiet, especially if they are perceived to be gay, then of course you're not really that top pick person that people's gonna look for, or people that are coming to for companionship or for friendship. So trying to be accepted in a crowd that didn't necessarily belong in to begin with. And then just realizing that, yeah, I wasn't supposed to be there, but I fought so hard to get into those crowds, into those rooms, where it's like, okay, so now what do we do? I feel accepted, but I still feel empty inside. I still feel like there's still something missing. But the ultimate goal was to be accepted, and yeah, they accept me. Yeah, they're my friends, or they're cool, or whatever that looks like. But what happens now? Like, what's the next step? Acceptance. Why do we want to be accepted? Definitely, for acceptance, I definitely try to use sex to be accepted. Acting out to be accepted. Absolutely. I definitely use acting out, misbehaving, talking back, or just being outside in the hood, just trying to be accepted by the, I don't even want to call them thugs, but the kids in the neighborhood, who of course wanted to be accepted as well, but they could be more accepted because they lived that lifestyle. Like, they lived in, they lived where they lived, so they was accustomed to more stuff than I was, because I was more sheltered, or they had relatives that was in the street, or whatever that looked like. So me trying to be accepted in the hood so I could be appreciated in the hood, so there won't be kind of any problems when we're in the hood, type stuff, you know? So of course people do these random things that people do, and you try to find acceptance there, or you try to find acceptance at work, or you try to find acceptance at church. But you'll always be searching for acceptance until you accept yourself. And a lot of people haven't accepted themselves yet, or don't know what acceptance, or don't know the steps to accepting yourself. Don't know the steps to loving yourself. Because without love, you can't accept yourself. There's no way possible. Like, trust me, I tried for years. But if you do not accept yourself, if you don't accept your flaws, your pros, your cons, your greatness, and your insecurities, if you don't appreciate or accept your fuck up, if you don't accept and appreciate your uniqueness. Like, everyone is so fucking different. We are so fucking poppin'. Every last one of us has something unique, something different, something that no one has. And that's you. Like, you're the gift. You're the prize at the end of the road. You are the treasure at the end of the rainbow. You are that bitch. You are that person. You are that nigga. You are special. You are needed. You are wanted. And when we get to a point where we learn that, and we really truly live in that and understand that, do you know how a blessing that is? Do you know how powerful that is, for one? That is so fucking powerful to just live in your essence, to live in your acceptance of yourself, to live in the love. It took me years to accept myself. It took me years to accept my flaws. It took me years to accept my downfalls. And just really learn from the downfalls and don't continue to dwell on them. Even though I know sometimes it could be hard. But loving yourself is the best thing you can do for you. Loving yourself and accepting yourself is the utmost best gift you can ever give yourself. Invest in yourself. Invest in your happiness. Invest in your prosperity. Invest in your health, your well-being. It's important. And it's important for us, especially my black brothers and my black kings and queens. It's important for us to really learn ourselves. Learn ourselves completely, from top to bottom, and everything in between. Don't miss a crack. Don't try to not give ourselves that right to learn ourselves, to truly learn ourselves, to truly be open, to truly be vulnerable, to really just be real in ourselves. And you'll be surprised how much you let yourself down, how much you hurt yourself, how much you disregarded yourself, how much you broke your heart. We always want to play victim as people. We always never really realize or never want to put blame on ourselves. But sometimes it's us. Sometimes we're the fucked up person. We are the fucked up individual. We are the reason why people lie. We are the reason why people packed up this shit and it's gone. But when we get into us, and then we realize that it's gonna take some time to really dig deep and heal that and accept it. But once you accept it, once you really understand, hey, this is what happened, because I was the problem. I fucked up. I cut myself. I pulled my heart out. I stabbed it. No one stabbed it. No one hurt me but me. Because you allowed it. Because you wasn't able to accept yourself. You wasn't able to accept who you are. Or you wasn't able to, or you never allowed yourself to grow. Without growth and without love, without growth and without accepting yourself, there's no love. You can't truly love yourself without accepting everything that makes you who you are, and start living in who you are. Because who you are is so precious. So precious. I'm so happy that I really got to a point where acceptance was an option. I esteemed acceptance as an option, and I chose it. And oftentimes, a lot of us don't even see acceptance, or don't even see healing or true happiness as an option, because of how we were set up, how we seen it in our life as growing up, as just people living. Lots of times, we are the happy ending. We can have a happy ending. We can find happiness, like true happiness, not just material things, or trips, or this or that, or being in a relationship. I mean, true happiness, like really, truly be happy in yourself. Now, everyone just may not be where they feel like they're going to be, but as long as you're working toward that, you're making some type of movement, you're fine. Don't try to rush because that person's rushing. Don't make it. Never see yourself in someone else's shoes because they can't walk how you walk. Just like you can't walk how they walk. How they got there, how they got there. And that path was made for them. But that don't mean that you're supposed to be on that same path. Because when your time comes, it's going to come. You just got to be ready for it. Because it's going to be your time to shine. Your time to embrace. Your time to really just live it up. With acceptance. Hopefully, you're able to truly sit down and accept yourself. Truly sit down and love yourself. Truly sit down and do the homework and really figure out what's going on. Why am I not happy? Like, really figure out what's going to make you happy and go for that. If your job's not making you happy, you gotta leave. It's time to go. It's time to pick up. It really is that simple. Even though I know it's hard, I know people have bills. Trust. I get it. But it's going to be fulfilling. It's going to be what's needed for your new chapter. It's going to be needed for your new growth. You always have to do something uncomfortable to grow. And I'm ready to do something uncomfortable. I'm ready to do something so out of the box. I'm ready to really just live in my essence, and live in my presence, to live in I can. And just be so authentic and real to myself and continue to do that. But hopefully we can, as a community, we can really stop looking for acceptance and validation. The validation is for parking at this point. Acceptance is for school at this point. It's not for life. It's not for our lifestyle. We can't continue to be imprisoned by acceptance, be imprisoned by what other people think of us, instead of thinking what we think of ourselves, how we show up for ourselves, how we love ourselves, instead of waiting for someone to accept me, to pick me as, like, this is tag, or this is how to go seek, or this is like soccer, or waiting to be picked for a team, instead of picking yourself for the team. Just being so filled with yourself that you're not looking for anyone else to fill you, because you're so full. Or for your own dopeness, or for your own love, or for your own essence of who you are. So I beg you today, find your essence. Find who you are and hold on so tight that it scares you. And then that's when you know that you're in great hands, because you're trusting yourself. Look in the mirror today and say, I am who I am, because I am who I am. I am who I am, because I am who I am. And never forget that. Thank you. This was Kimi with the Cheese Channel. This was Season 2, Episode 6. Season 3, Episode 6. And I got some things cooking up for you. So be on the lookout for that, guys. Thank y'all. Of course, listen to my podcast, tell a friend to tell a friend. And I'm doing this for the culture. If you want to hop in on my podcast, by all means, hit me up at my IG, Kimi Tea of the Day, or my other Instagram handle, Kimi Holder. And let's work. Let's make moves. Let's make a statement out here for us. Because we're always waiting for other people to talk for us when we can talk for ourselves. We can be that change. Because we have to start these conversations. we have to have these conversations to grow. Even though these conversations may be uncomfortable, but we have to have them to grow. So let's have this conversation. Alright, later guys.